My name's Brian. I was born and raised in Reno, Nevada, and this is my story about how I came to be wanting to be a teacher. I don't ever, recall thinking about being a teacher. I actually remember wanting to be a police officer more than any. When I was in elementary school, um, one of the things I remember most is we moved around so much, and I was always jealous of kind of the other kids. They all got to stay and grow up with the same group of friends, and I really just remember always wanting that. I think that has kind of shaped me into the person I am today, and I really stress the fact that, or it'd be better to say, I really feel it's important to give kids stability, and that's one of my goals for later when I'm a parent. When I was in high school, my parents divorced. I remember this affecting me more than I had anticipated because I kind of seen it coming for a while. I was confused, angry, and very upset. Tough times came. I actually dropped out of high school, and I was almost lost in a state of carelessness, really. I didn't know where to turn. I don't recall my parents ever expecting anything, certainly college, out of me. They never mentioned it, and it's kind of a driving force for me now because I've even, recently been criticized for putting myself through school. In 2008, I made the choice to move to Oregon, where my mom moved after my parents divorced. When I got to Oregon, I actually got a job at a gas station, and after my girlfriend graduated from high school in Reno, she would come to Oregon, which was a couple months later. It was actually here that she made me believe it was possible to attend college, which was something I never imagined for myself. So, with her support, I enrolled part time at a local community college where she also attended. Initially, I enrolled into a welding program, as Sarah, my girlfriend, decided to work on her 2 year degree and then transfer to the University of Oregon. At this time, I kind of felt the pressure, and I also put in a transfer request, not thinking I would get accepted after completing so many credits. But later on, we would both be accepted to start the university at the same time, and so we made the move 2 hours south to Eugene. It was in 2010 when I started at the U of O, and I applied to go on a volunteer trip to Los Angeles, California, where I would work with at-risk youth in an impoverished area of South Central LA. Now, this experience, I mean, it's hard to even put it into words. It's like you have to be there. But it really opened my eyes to the challenges that, children were facing in the public school system, but I mean, it was also bigger than that. During this time, I also worked at the campus preschool in Eugene, and my love for teaching, really started to blossom, and I finally realized what I wanted to do and what I thought I was meant to do. Now, I love the thought of being able to be a positive role model for children. I don't think there's enough males in the teaching profession, and it's almost like I took this as a personal challenge. Now, I hope to change the minds of those who doubt males in the class. After I graduated, before I graduated, I applied to several schools and finally decided on Arizona State, where my now fiance and I, we've been together for almost 9 years at this point. We decided to sell almost all of our belongings, pack up the car, and make the almost 20-hour drive with I and my pug to Arizona, where I'd never been before, never seen the place, anything. So I'm now enrolled at ASU. I again work at the campus preschool, and I currently intern in a fourth grade classroom. Another year or so, then I'm going to be able to enter a classroom where again I'll take it as a personal challenge to be the very best teacher I can. I think it's important to empower students and create critical thinkers who are prepared and confident to face any challenge that's going to come their way. I hope to be a person my students will look to as a positive role model. I want them to see a person who is willing to walk the extra mile for them in order for them to be successful.